जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राचार्य अष्टोत्तर संत श्री श्रीमद् अभय चरणारविंद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की इस्कॉन गुरुविंद की ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की गौर प्रेमानंदे all glories to the assembled devotee, all glories to the assembled devotee, all glories to the assembled devotee, all glories to Shri Guru and Gauraranya, all glories to Srila Prabhupada ki. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudiraye Nashtaprayesu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtaki. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Samam Bonam, Chapter 80, entitled Sudama Visits Lord Krishna, text 39 to 41. 39 and 40 doesn't have purport, I will read. 41 we will recite all together. Text 39. Etad viditva udite ravau sandhipanir guru anveshamano na sishyan acharyo pashyad aturam. Our Guru Sandipani, understanding our predicament, set out after sunrise to search for us, his disciples, and found us in distress. Text 40. Aho he putra kayuyan asmad ateti dutkhita atma vai praninam prishthas tam anadritya matpara. Translation. Sandipani said, O my children, you have suffered so much for my sake. The body is most dear to every living creature, but you are so dedicated to me that you completely disregarded your own comfort. Text 40. Please repeat. Etad eva hi sachisyah.
Etad eva hi sachisyah.
Kartavyam guru nishkratam. Yadvai vishuddha bhavena. Sarvarthatmarapanam gurau. Etad eva hi sachisyai.
Etad eva hi sachisyai.
Kartavyam guru nishkratam. Yadvai vishuddha bhavena. Sarvarthamarpanam guru. Etad eva hi sachisyai.
Etad eva hi sachisyai.
Kartavyam guru nishkratam. Yadvai nishuddha bhavena. Sarvarthatmarpanam guru.
Etad eva hi sachisyai.
Etad eva hi sachisyai.
Kartavyam guru nishkratam. Yadvai vishuddha bhavena.
Sarvarthatmarpanam guru. Etad eva hi sachisyai.
कर्तव्यं गुरुनिष्कृतं यद्वै विशुद्धभावेन सर्वात्मार्पणं गुरो एतद्वै सच्चिष्यै कर्तव्यं गुरुनिष्कृतं यद्वै विशुद्धभावेन सर्वात्मार्पणं गुरो एतदेव हि सच्चिष्यै कर्तव्यं गुरुनिष्कृतं यद्वै विशुद्धभावेन सर्वात्मार्पणं गुरो
Mataji's.
गुरुनिष्कृतं यद्वै विशुद्धभावेन सर्वात्मार्पणं गुरो
एतदेव हि सच्चिष्यै
एतदेव हि सच्चिष्यै
कर्तव्यं गुरुनिष्कृतं यद्वै विशुद्धभूतेन
यद्वै विशुद्धभावेन सर्वात्मार्पणं गुरो
Word to word translation, please repeat. Etat, this, eva, alone, he, certainly, sat, true, shishyah, by disciples, kartavyam, to be done, guru, to the spiritual master, nishkratam, repayment of one's debt, yat, which, why, indeed, vishuddha, completely pure, bhavena, with an attitude, sarva, of all, artha, assets, atma, and one's body, arpanam, the offering, guru, to one's spiritual master. Translation and purport by the followers of His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki. Translation. This indeed is the duty of all true disciples, to repay the debt to their spiritual master by offering him with pure hearts their wealth and even their very lives. Please repeat. This indeed is the duty of all true disciples to repay the debt to their spiritual master by offering him with pure hearts their wealth and even their very lives. Purport. One engages one's body to realize one's purposes. The body is also the basis of the material conception of I, while one's fortune is the basis of the conception of mind. Thus, by offering everything to the spiritual master, one realizes one's self to be an eternal servant of the Lord. The spiritual master does not exploit the disciple, but rather engages him fully in Krishna consciousness for the disciple's eternal benefit. Om Ajnanatimrandasya Gnananjalashayakaya Chakshur Undilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Thapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Mahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Shrimati Bhaktivedanta Swami Iti Namine नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारणे वांचा कल्पतरुन्दिवे च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna. Here we are seeing that Sandipani Muni is being remembered by Krishna and Sudama. Chapter is Sudama visits Lord Krishna, and we have seen in previous verses that Sri Krishna is giving a friendly hospitality to his friend Sudama, who has come from long way, tired, and his financial condition is also not so good. That means there is no financial condition at all for him. The clothes were torn, nothing to eat, and on top of that, Sudama, as a Brahmana, in their house there was nothing. And wife approached Sudama saying that not for herself, because she has to feed her husband and she is finding that there is nothing to feed husband. That much poverty in the house. Roti, kapda, makan, all three were approaching to zero. So at that time, the wife says, why don't you go to Krishna? He is your friend and he is also ruling all the three dynasties. So she has told on behalf by seeing the suffering of her husband, not selfishly. Now Sudama ji also thought in a way, not in a way that if I go I will get opulences, material opulences. He thought that in this way at least I will have the darshan of Lord Shri Krishna. And even in that poverty, as a Brahminical attitude or thought process, Sudama says, how can I go empty-handed? So he says, give me some gift to take for Krishna. यहाँ के खाने के लाले, nothing is there in the house, and he wants to gift something to Krishna. So here we see the husband and wife's relation. They know each other's condition, they know each other's not only condition, the house condition, but still they wanted to follow something. So Sudama's wife humbly goes to different Brahmanas' neighbor families and she begs something, and she gets 4 handfuls of chivda, that is beaten rice. So this chivda is being tied in the cloth and it is given to husband as a gift to Krishna. So here we see it's the bhav, not the real thing what you are giving, the bhav behind it. What's the thing? Wife is taking care of husband, and husband is not saying no to wife and want to go, but at the same time Brahmana attitude that you can't go empty-handed to Lord, so he is taking something and going. Once they reach, we have seen that Krishna is so happy. There is no methodology or there is no literature being mentioned like that, but if we can just imagine from a point of view of today's privacy stuff like that. This is our bedroom, this is our kitchen, this is our so-and-so living room. So demarcations. Bedroom means privacy or private. So here, and you cannot go to somebody's bedroom or private area just like that. And we have a Shastric evidence also that Draupadi Panchali is having 5 husbands and she is with Yudhishthira in the Kutira when this Vanvasa was happening. So the bona fide rule was so and so time with so and so husband and so time with so and so husband. So Arjuna sees that some Brahmana is crying that my cow is being stolen or my cow is being chased by some wild animal. And to protect or to fulfill the desire of Brahmana, Arjuna needs his weapons, Gandiva. And Gandiva is in the kutir where Draupadi and Yudhishthira are there. And when it is there, no other brother should disturb them or go there. Now the dilemma is, how can Arjuna go? As a Kshatriya, when Brahmana is asking something, and he has to help. But if he goes, then the vow or the discipline or the rule will be broken. So Arjuna chooses to help the Brahman and let the punishment be come. Since I am breaking the rule that in the privacy of my elder brother, whatever punishment I get, fine. But let me save the cow. Let me give pleasure to this Brahmana. So he goes and takes the weapon and he fulfills the desire and later asks punishment from his elder brother that he has broken. But elder brother Dharmaraja was saying, you have not broken any law, you have not broken any rule. You have helped Ramana as a Kshatriya, that was your duty. But still Arjuna was adamant and he takes a punishment of going to different kingdoms. So why we have taken this as a base is to understand that even in those days there was something called privacy. Keep it to it, and then we see even in today's different deity worships in different temples, even Tirupati, at the night, say about, if I am not wrong, 9:30 or 10 o'clock, there is something called Ekanta Sheva. After that the doors will be closed. So that's a private time. Anyhow, God never sleeps, as Acharanandan Prabhu says, he is lying now, he is not sleeping. So Mataji was saying, Prabhuji, we are doing some service, it may disturb the lords, they are sleeping. So Acharanandan Prabhu says, no Mataji, he is just lying. So here we see that the privacy of that was already there, and we have seen in today's deity worship also. So there is something called Ekant Sheva or Shayana Arti. Keeping these 2 points, when we see connect our pastime, Krishna's pastime here, that he is taking Sudama on the Rukmani's bed where he is sitting. He has seen Sudama from a distance, he has gone, holded him and brought, and he is making to sit on the bed. Now, recently in Australian circumstances, our culture, our lifestyle, you say. So one of the lady in my workplace, previous workplace, was saying, like my daughter has married a Punjabi Indian, and I found, like for the marriage I went there, and I found that people are sitting on the cot, on the bed, and they are talking. The Mataji is peeling mutter, that green peas, and the other people are sitting on the bed and they are doing. So bed is not a private thing there. So here bedroom, bed means privacy. Keeping that also into context, if we see how Sudama will be so clear, close to Krishna, that Krishna is bringing him and sitting and making him sit on the bed itself. Whether Suchi or Muchi, then again comes, ki bed is Muchi or Suchi. Or if you leave your mobile on the bed after your chanting or after your Brahmota, you will not touch. A lot of things they do. So whether Suchi or Muchi, keep it aside. First, my friend has come with pure love. You sit on the bed. Once he has said, he has washed the feet, taken the water on his head, given ointment with flavor paste, and given a gift of a cow, and then he is asking. And when they are asking, 1 or 2 questions happened. Now they are remembering an anecdote back in the days when we were in the boarding school of Sandipani Muni. It's a hostel, ashram there. So they are discussing now. Now, there Krishna is telling Sudama that you remember we both went to jungle to fetch the dry woods. So as today's boarding schools, in those times when ashram is there, the Guru Mai, in Indian context or Vedic context to be broadly saying, that there are seven mothers like earth, Bhumata, then cow, Gomata, then your own biological mother, or king's Rani Mata. In that way, Guru Mata, Guru's wife is Guru Mata. So Guru Mata has instructed them to bring firewood for the stove to be done there. So Sudama and Krishna has gone. That's the pastime they are discussing. For them, it's not a pastime, it's the anecdote. You remember what happened? We both went and there was a flood. Thunderstorm, lot of wind, and it was dark. So they can't see where they are. No compass to find northwest, nothing. So they stuck there whole night where they were there. Now what happens is the institute, Sandipani Muni's institute, was not selfish. They know that it's not that you gave a work to the student and student has gone to do something and come. No, it's the responsibility of the institute that where the students are. This is thunderstorm, it's raining and our students have not returned back. For that, it's the responsibility of the teacher, Guru here. What Guru is doing here? Our Guru Sandipani, understanding our predicament, set out after sunrise to search for us, his disciples, and found us in distress. So Sandipani himself and the disciples were sent to find out where these two people are because of the night's disaster. Then Sandipani said, this is what Krishna is telling Sudama, that you remember what Sandipani Muni said? "O my children, you have suffered so much for my sake. The body is most dear to every living creature. But you are so dedicated to me that you completely disregarded your own comfort." So, appreciative words Sandipani Muni is telling Krishna and Sudama. And they are relishing. You remember how our teacher appreciated us? As in today's parlance, if we say, you remember when we got A+, both of us, in subject chemistry, how our chemistry teacher was appreciating us? What were those days? So in that way, both Sudama and Krishna were discussing that the appreciations of the teacher, what they took. And then the bomb comes, text 41, philosophical. And the Guru is telling, this indeed is the duty of all true disciples. So getting A+ is not just it, it's the true disciples. That means duty of all the true disciples. They should get A+. To repay the debt of their spiritual master by offering him. So here, Guru Dakshina's thing is coming up. To pay the debt to their spiritual master by offering him. It's not that I am a student, my dad is paying the fees to the institute and that's it. Okay, give and take, not a big deal. Teacher has stood, he is making PPT. That's your job, man. You are paid for that. What's the big deal in that? So the PPT is made, the workbook is made, then he takes the examination. So the student feels that it is his job because he is getting the salary and my dad is paying the fees. No, here something else Sandipani Muni is saying. To repay the debt of their spiritual master by offering him with pure hearts their wealth and even their very lives. So Sandipani Muni is giving a tagline here. We'll see it in two ways. The positive thing, what to be done and what not to be done. So here Sandipani Muni is giving a tagline saying that with pure hearts, offering with pure hearts. It's not that for social media or Facebook or anything like that, I give this to my teacher, Okay, on Teachers' Day, you got a photograph and you are putting everything there. What is the motto of it? The motto of it is with pure love, with pure heart, one has to do it. Their wealth and even their lives. So, as Krishna and Sudama here they have done, that they have put all their comfort aside and they wanted to abide by the duty what they have given. And in the purport, the disciples of Srila Prabhupada are putting it, one engages one's body to realize one's purposes. One engages one's body to realize one's purposes. The body is also the basis of material conception of I, while one's fortune is the basis of conception of mind. We have seen here that maybe it's 1 year already, but still we feel it has happened yesterday. His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj, when his will was being read and when his belongings were being distributed to the disciples, we have seen what it is there, what was there in the will and what was being given. So very, very simple. There is nothing called I and there is nothing called mine here. Or in our Chaitanya Charitamrita, if we see Sanatana Goswami and Rupa Goswami, the ministers, the prime, very, very high positions in Nawab Hussein's ministry. But when the time come in Ramkheli, when they were surrendering to Mahaprabhu, nothing. They forgot who is I here. And later, they also forgot what is mine. That means the gold coins, what Rupa Goswami distributed. The boat full of gold coins, 50, 25, 25, the proportion divided and distributed. Or if you see Sanatana Goswami himself bribed the superintendent of jail with gold coins and escaped. Guru is more important than these gold coins. So when one forgot both the things, that I and mine, what is mine and who am I, that is what here in the purport they are saying. Thus, by offering everything to the spiritual master, one realizes oneself to be eternal servant of the Lord. So Sanatana Goswami and Rupa Goswami, when they have given everything and took the shelter of the Lord, then they came to know what it is. On the other way, it is said, the spiritual master does not exploit the disciples, but rather engages him fully in Krishna consciousness for the disciples' eternal benefit. Now, this is a bit heavy here from the point of view of a master, a spiritual master. Yes, they say in Hindi, tali ek haath se nahi bajti, dono haath se bajti. Both the hands are required for the sound. Right? So it's not that only student, even the teacher matters. Okay. So sometimes in India, in schools, that's okay, sometimes it's fine, but still it happens. अच्छा तो तुम्हारे डैडी की हलवाई की दुकान है. So means, oh, your daddy is having a sweet shop. Okay. Tomorrow is Deepavali, right? So teacher saying that. Okay. आज कल तो teachers पे है. अच्छा कुछ कर रहे हो क्या तुम? Okay. So expectations, bogus. So here the relation is also different. Or if we can see what Prabhupada uses the word called rascals, who pretend to be the spiritual masters, but not, because they are expecting something in return. So there it comes that it is nothing is expected from the disciple except that putting him or her in the line of path of spirituality. Even Arjuna, when he forgets that what is I for him, I am so and so, and what is mine, that means even if I fight with these people and I kill them, what will I do with the kingdom, what I will get? That means mine. He is illusioned with what is mine, and he is also illusioned what I. Then Krishna gives the knowledge that you are a Kshatriya and this is your duty to do. And when Krishna shows the path, what is his duty, then at the end we see that Arjuna is liberated with respect to his illusion, what he is had. In the same way here in Damodarashtakam we read Manigriva and Nalakuvera. Daddy is very rich. In fact, the richest there. My daddy is the treasurer. So I can do anything. So that I concept. They are in the pool, nicely, very less clothes, with opposite genders there and playing. And also a bit of alcohol. 8 p.m. whiskey, brandy, whatever in those days available. Intoxicated, and they were there. So they forgot what is I and what is mine. They were illusioned by that. And when the stick came from the teacher, Narad Muni, come here, you will become the trees. You don't want clothes, right? You can't respect people who are passing by, right? Okay, then enjoy without clothes, become trees. Then once that bomb came, then they understood, oh my God, what we have done. Daddy is richest, but he is not the top. So then they fall down off Narad Muni and surrenders to them. They give I and mine both to Narad Muni. Then Narad Muni blesses them that you will become the trees in the courtyard of Nanda Maharaj. And what a boon! What a boon! That although it looks like a punishment, that means master. In this context, if we take that spiritual master, that means the teacher Narad Muni who is even punishing, but there is a boon in it. That what else a person needs. Everybody couldn't able to witness all the pastimes of Krishna in Vrindavana, in Gokul. But these two trees are so lucky, one would say, are fortunate that they can watch everything, day-to-day activity of Krishna and Yashoda Mai, how it was going on to it. So that was the pure love. That was the pure love once it comes up, once we eradicate or when we detach ourselves from material attachments with respect to I and mine, then the reality comes up. Even in the Dhruv Maharaj's case, we have seen I, that means why I did not get the lap of my father. I want bigger kingdom, not only bigger than my father, but for my grandfather also. So he goes off, and when he forgets what is I and what is mine by doing the austerity, bodily comforts he has kept aside, then when he has the darshan, of the Lord, then he forgets what to ask. And he was thinking that what I was thinking of mine or what I was thinking of having are just the pebbles, are the broken pieces of glass. And he gets the illusion was gone. So in this way, here Sandipani Muni is giving a tagline that what a true disciple should be doing. A true disciple is a disciple who repays the debt to the spiritual master by offering him, not that I have become the disciple and I am glorifying my spiritual master. No. By accepting you as a disciple, he has done a mercy on you. He has done a favor on you. Otherwise, you were not eligible for that. And whatever is offering is happening, that is from a pure heart and their wealth and even for their lives. We'll take a break here. I'll repeat today's shloka and we'll open for comments and question answer session. Etad eva hi satchityam kartavyam guru nishkratam yadvai vishuddha bhavena sarvarthatma guru. This indeed is the duty of all true disciples, to repay the debt to their spiritual master by offering him with pure hearts their wealth and even their lives. Any comments or questions? ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की, श्रील प्रभुपाद की।